Hi friends, myself M.Baskaran. My topic is a study on profitability management and comparative evaluation with special reference to the organization. Abstract. This is an attempt to understand the profitability management and comparative evaluation with special reference to the organization. Profitability analysis plays a vital role and the profitability performance of any concern is very much focused in financial literature. Profit is the engine that drives the business enterprise is assuming greater significance in the present context of competitive environmental forces. Analysis is done by using various tools such as ratio analysis, comparative balance sheet and profitability scoring multiplier model. Company wants to give more attention to profit of the company as it is the backbone of the financial decision. The company will earn high profit. The study will enable the company to plan for the future, and an overview of the financial position of the company is satisfactory. The company is maintaining the capital level, asset and liabilities are satisfactory, but the net profit of the company shows on increasing the decreasing trend. It is not a stable one, so that the management must concentrate more on getting high net profit. Introduction. Business enterprise is established to earn profit. It is said the foremost social responsibility of a business is to satisfy the purpose for which it emerged. In the context of financial performance, profitability analysis plays a vital role, and the profitability performance of any concern is very much focused in financial literature. The word of Lord Keynes that profit is the engine that drives the business enterprise is assuming greater significance in the present context of competitive environmental forces, regulating investment decision and expenditure and endeavors to secure the most out of every available rupee. Out of this, finance is a resource and it has to be managed efficiently for the successful functioning of an enterprise. Financial management is that managerial activity which is concerned with planning and controlling the firm is financial resource. Industry profile. The automobile sector is divided into four segments: two-wheelers, mobiles, scooters, motorcycles, electronic two-wheelers, passenger vehicles, passenger cars, utility vehicles, multi-purpose vehicles, commercial vehicles, light and medium heavy vehicles, and three-wheelers, passenger carriers and good carriers. The industry is one of the key drives of economic growth of the nation. Since this licensing of the sector in 1991 and the section opening up of 100% FDI through the automatic route, Indian automobile sector has come a long way. Today, almost every global auto major has set up facilities in the country. Top automobile players in India: Maruti Suzuki India Limited, Hyundai Motor India Limited, Tata Motors, Mahindra and Mahindra Limited, Hero Honda Motors Limited, Bajaj Auto, General Motors India Private Limited, Honda Seal Cars Limited, Toyota Kirloskar Motor Private Limited, Hindustan Motor. Objective of this study. Primary objective: a study on profitability management and comparative evaluation with special reference to the organization. Secondary objectives: to analyze the profitability of organization limited, to analyze the growth of efficiency of the company, to analyze the overall score by using profitability scoring multiplier model, to make a comparative analysis of the company's financial position. Scope of the study: overall scores made by the selected unit in different years can be compared and analyzed the profitability performance. The criteria: higher the scores, better the profitability, are to be adopted for interpretation. It can be made stage wise, and it is possible to pinpoint indicators for good or poor performance. Tracking the individual indicators, scores within indicators interpretation is possible by taking these scores in respective weights. Limitation: there are no norms or standard score available for making a meaningful comparison with actual score made. The period covered under this is only 5 years. This is my review of literature. Research methodology, research design. The research design applicable for the proposed study is analytical in nature, as the use of facts and information are already available analysis and interpretation. This to make a critical evaluation of the material. Data collection. Primary data. Primary data or information collected or generated by the research for the purpose of the project immediately at hand. Secondary data. Secondary data is data which has been collected by individuals or agencies for the purpose other than those of their particular research study. Research tools. Profitability ratio. Profitability scoring multiplier model. Comparative balance sheet. Profitability ratio. Gross profit ratio. Gross profit ratio. Gross profit ratio by net sales in 100, showing the gross profit ratio from 2010 to 14. Interpretation. The above table show the gross profit ratio of the company. The highest ratio in the year 2011 is 13.85 and the lowest in the year 2014 is 3.69. So the company concentrates their trading expenses. Net profit ratio. Net profit by net sales in 100, showing the net profit ratio from 2010 to 2014. Interpretation. The above table indicates the net profit ratio of the company. The highest ratio in the year 2010 is 6.06 and the lowest in the year 2011 is 3.18. So the company concentrated more on getting high net profit to achieve their goals. Operating profit ratio. Operating profit by net sales in 100. Interpretation. The above table expresses the operating profit ratio of the company. The highest ratio in the year 2013 is 9.69 and the lowest in the year 2011 is 6.51. So the company concentrated more on getting high operating profit. Return on equity. Equity shareholders funds by net profit after interest and tax in 100. Interpretation. The table reveals return on equity ratio showing increasing trend and decreased trend. It was highly increased in the period 2011 with 1828 to 46 and it was decreased during the period 2010 as 457.90. Earning per share. Net profit after interest and tax by number of equity shares. Interpretation. The above table show the earning per share of the company. It was highly increased in the year 2013 is 4.61 and it is decreased in the year 2011 is 1.42. Profitability scoring multiplier model. Direct operational indicators. Gross profit, sales and sales by fixed asset. Interpretation. The table indicates the direct operational indicators. It shows only the downward trend, so the company consulted the direct operational indicators, the highest trend in the year. Indirect operational indicators. Operational profit by gross profit in the sales by fixed asset and cost of asset. Interpretation. The table reveals indirect operational indicators showing slight increasing trend and decreased trend in the year 2010 with 5.06. It was in increasing trend and it was decreased during the period 2011 with 0.52. Non-operational indicators. Interpretation. The table expresses non-operational indicators showing slightly increasing trend and decreased trend in the year 2013 with 0.32. It was increasing trend and it was decreased during the period 2010 with 0.014. Comparative balance sheet. Showing the comparative balance sheet for the year 2009 and 2010. Interpretation. The above table implies that the financial position of the company in the year 2009 and 2010. In that year, the company investment will be increased to 3.88%. The shareholders fund will be increased to 2.78%. The net current asset value will be decreased to 3.38%, and the fixed asset value will be increased to 5.10%. Showing the comparative balance sheet for the year 2010 and 11 interpretation. The above table shows that the financial position of the company in the year 2010 and 2011. In this year, the shareholders funds and loan fund have increased to 61.70%, 120.6%. Fixed asset and currents are increased to 114%, 70.5%. In the year, the investment have decreased to 56.8%. Showing the comparative balance sheet for the year 2011 and 2012 interpretation. The above table show that the financial position of the company in the year 2011 and 2012. In this year, the shareholders funds and loans fund have increased to 5.6%, 12.6%. The foreign currency investment is decreased to 424.1%. The asset values the increased in the current years. The miscellaneous expense have been increased to 46.6%. Showing the comparative balance sheet for the year 2012 and 2013 interpretation. The above table show that the financial position of the company in the year 2012 and 2013. The source of funds will be increased to 8%, 16.5%, 17.5% compared to the previous year. The fixed asset value will be decreased 3.8%. The current asset value will be decreased to 28.8%. The miscellaneous expenses allows decreased to 16.7%. Showing the comparative balance sheet for the 2013 and 2014. The above interpretation. The above table shows that the financial position of the company in the year 2013 and 2014. The shareholders funds have been increased to 6.19%. The current liabilities have been increased to 28.83%. In this year, all these applications have been increased. Finding the gross profit ratio highest in the year 2010 is 13.85 and the lowest in the year 2014 is 3.69. The net profit ratio highest in the year 2010 is 6.6 and the lowest in the year 2011 is 3.18. The operating profit ratio highest in the year 2012 is 9.69 and the lowest in the year 2011 is 6.51. The operating expenses ratio highest in the year 2012 is 15.5 and lowest in the year 2013 is 5.29. The return on capital employed ratio highest in the year 2010 is 161.98 and lowest in the year 2014 is 18.42. The return on equity ratio highest in the year 2011 is 18.28 46 and lowest in the year 2010 is 457.19. The direct operational indicator shows only the decreased trend. The highest in the year 2010 is 0.20 and lowest in the year 2014 is 0.7. The indirect operational indicators highest in the year 2010 is 5.6 and lowest in the year 2011 is 0.52. The non-operational indicators highest in the year 2012 is 0.032 and lowest in the year 2013 is 0.14. The financial indicators in the year 2012 with 0.96, it was in increasing trend and it was decreased during the period 2009 with 0.26. Suggestion: the company concentrates on getting high net profit for their future achievements. The management controls their operating expenses for their best performance. If the company accepts the new modern project, it is highly profit profitable to the concern, the company has to take further steps to improve the production and sales the heavy vehicles to reach the standards by finding more market space. The company concentrates to getting high gross profit, they maintaining their fixed asset properly for increased their direct operating indicators. Conclusion: this study gives a bird's eye view on administration and financial function of the company. The profitability level the company has been very excellent in the study period. Executive utilization of current asset and the usage of fixed asset have led this company to a remarkable success. The profitability scoring multiplier model is an attempt to identify profit paths and in the process of relating income statement ratio with balance sheet ratio with special reference to the organization. Thank you.